Do you remember the wild hype around NFT? Millions of dollars for monkey pictures, digital avatars, collectible cards? It seemed like the future was in tokens. But where is NFT now in 2025? Is the market alive? And most importantly, is it still possible to make money from it? Let's get to the bottom of it. You're watching the Blockoria channel, where we make the complex understandable with analogies and examples. We appreciate your time. Subscribe so you don't miss out on new helpful videos. What is NFT? NFT is a non-replaceable token. Unlike Bitcoin or Ether, it is unique. It cannot be forged or replaced with another one. It is a digital certificate of authenticity that proves that you are the owner of a particular digital asset. But let's remember when the NFT blew up the world. HYIP 2021 to 2022. The surge in popularity of NFT started in the year 2021. During this period, people bought and sold digital images, GIFs, music tracks, virtual lands and meta-universes, and even tweets. Simple JPEG pictures were going for hundreds of thousands of dollars. For example, the Bored Ape Yacht Club collection, the one with the boring monkeys, became a symbol of the elite in the crypto world. Owners of these NFTs received exclusive privileges, private events, and even the opportunity to participate in millionaires' clubs. Some artists got rich literally overnight. For example, Beeple sold his digital artwork Every Day's the First 5,000 Days for $69 million. But it wasn't just art that brought in money. There were gaming NFTs that were used in blockchain games, meta surfaces with virtual real estate, and various collectible tokens that were sold by stars, athletes, and brands. However, after a few years, the decline began. Why did NFT lose popularity? Why? Speculation. Many NFTs were bought purely for the sake of resale. Once the hype passed, prices collapsed. Scam projects. Thousands of NFT projects simply disappeared, leaving investors with nothing. Lack of real value. People realize that they are paying not for the image itself, but for the record in the blockchain. At the same time, you can just download the image for free. Regulations and taxes. Many countries have started to introduce laws against anonymous NFT transactions. Less interest from big brands. In 2021 to 2022, many companies experimented with NFT, but by 2024, it became clear that the masses were not that interested in owning digital tokens. But that doesn't mean that NFTs have completely disappeared. In 2025, the technology transformed and found new uses. Today, NFT is no longer just about pictures. The technology continues to evolve, but now it's solving real problems. Here are a few examples. Gaming assets. NFTs have become an important part of gamification. They are no longer used in games as speculative items, but as real assets. Weapons, characters, skins that can be safely bought, sold, and transferred between different games. Tokenization of real estate. In 2025, you can tokenize an NFT for a real apartment or house. This eliminates red tape and makes buying and selling real estate faster and easier. Digital tickets. NFT tickets are now heavily used at concerts, sporting events, and even in transportation. This reduces fraud because each ticket is unique and validated on the blockchain. Copyrights. NFTs help musicians, writers, and artists protect their work. Thanks to blockchain, you can track who owns copyrights and automatically pay royalties for the use of content. Loyalty and brands. In 2025, many companies are using NFT for loyalty programs. For example, buying NFT from your favorite brand can get you discounts, access to private events, or exclusive merchandise. The relationship between NFT and AI, artificial intelligence. In 2025, artificial intelligence is being actively used to create NFTs. These can be generative art. AI draws unique images that then become NFTs. Intelligent AI avatars that live in meta-universes and evolve over time. Personalized NFTs created by AI specifically for the owner's interests. AI and NFTs together enable anyone to become a digital artist or virtual collector without having to wield sophisticated tools. NFT and DAO. NFTs are now actively used in decentralized communities. For example, voting tokens. DAO members can buy NFTs and use them to vote for decisions within the community. Access to private clubs. Owners of certain NFTs get the right to participate in exclusive projects and investments. Startup funding. NFT collections can be used as a crowdfunding method for new companies, offering investors unique digital assets. NFTs and meta-universes. Although the hype for meta-universes in 2022 to 2023 has died down a bit, NFTs still play an important role in virtual worlds. For example, virtual fashion. In 2025, there are companies that sell NFT clothing for avatars. For example, Nike, Gucci, and Adidas already sell digital sneakers and clothing for meta-universes. Virtual real estate. Virtual land in meta-universes is still being bought, but now it's being used not just as an investment, but to build virtual offices, stores, and game spaces. Virtual professions. NFTs can be used as proof of qualifications. For example, if you trained in a meta-universe and received an NFT certificate, it validates your skill in the real world. NFTs and real things. NFTs are no longer only used in the digital world. For example, binding to physical goods. You can now buy an NFT that entitles you to own real items like rare sneakers or collector cars. NFT documents. In the future, passports, driver's licenses, and diplomas may exist in NFT format to ensure their security and authenticity. Is it possible to make money from NFTs in 2025? Yes, but it is no longer wild speculation as it used to be. Now, making money from NFTs is tied to useful and long-term projects. Creating utilitarian NFTs. If an NFT gives the owner real benefits, it is in demand. For example, access to private clubs, subscriptions, or discounts. Investing in in-game NFTs. Skins, characters, and items in games are no longer just pictures, but real assets that can be sold on marketplaces. Participating in projects with real value. NFTs tied to real estate or art objects remain valuable. NFT development jobs. Companies are still looking for professionals who can create, sell, and promote NFTs. NFT in 2025 is not a disappearing bubble, but an evolving technology. Whereas in 2021 to 2022 NFTs were more about speculation, today they are finding real-world applications in gaming, ticketing, real estate, and copyright. Is it possible to make money? Yes, but now it takes knowledge and strategy, not just luck and hype. What do you think about the future of NFTs? Will they be an important part of the digital world or will they remain a niche technology? Write in the comments. Thank you for watching Blockoria. Our goal is to make the world of cryptocurrencies easier to understand in order to accelerate its development. With your support, we will be able to create new high-quality videos, making crypto education accessible to everyone. If you like our project, support us by donating. It's an investment in your knowledge and the world of the future will be better. We're happy to share our partners' referral links with you. By using these links, you may receive bonuses, prizes, and commission discounts.